frightful friends, welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays and thank you for clicking on this video. Why not leave me the gift of subscribing to my channel? And with that, let's get into it, shall we? The movie starts with every retail worker's worst nightmare. Customers, who storm into the store and start fighting over toys, resulting in some getting tased, while their toddlers watch with tears streaming down their face, showing us how Christmas has turned from magic to mayhem. We then meet some of our main characters, who are trying to stop their kid from getting his ass busted in, while his sister films the altercation.
World star! World star, motherfucker!
We then jump over to Grandma, who's not getting run over by a reindeer, having a great time, until her family comes home. Hashtag relatable. Max says that he got into a fight because the other kids don't believe in Santa, but Dad ignores him to go take a business call, while Mom hangs up a picture showing Santa wanting some of her daughter's milk and cookies, while she complains to her boyfriend about wanting to spend Christmas with him, and by the looks of it, so do I, my friend. Meanwhile, Grandma tells Max the usual Christmas crap. That Santa is real, don't listen to the haters, when all of a sudden, more fam comes to the door, and Max hurries to finish his letter to the North Pole before his cousins Jordan and Stevie call him a sugar plum pussy and make fun of him for still believing in the big red creep. Howard is their dad and he's an ass, while Linda, their mom, is just trying to do her best to make Christmas a blast, but blows it up by bringing Aunt Dorsey, who's a cranky Karen, while Howie is the other cousin, and he doesn't say shit, while looking like he really needs to take one. And then there's the baby, but the star of this show is Rosie, the dog, who deserves all the treats in the world, cause goddamn, look at that little face, so cute! Everyone sits down for dinner and starts dishing out some holiday cheer. Howard tells Tom he's not a real man, while Linda lets her baby throw food on the floor, and when Sarah calls her out, Aunt Dorsey says, well,
who doesn't make a ham at Christmas? What are you now, a Jew?
I'm fucking Goldilocks, the baddest bitch in the woods.
Sarah gets dessert ready, while Aunt Dorsey again starts complaining, but Sarah tells her to get her white trash ass out of her kitchen before she starts throwing some hands, okay? We then jump back over to the fam, and Stevie starts reading out Max's letter that she stole, and none of the adults try to stop her. Like, if this was my house, the moment Stevie opened up her mouth...
Stop it! I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you! Take responsibility for yourself.
Max's letter says he doesn't have any friends, wants to hang out with Beth more, wants his parents to have better sex, and that Howard wishes his daughters had candy canes in their pants instead of bread pudding. But this causes Max to have a meltdown.
Call me Elf one more time. Call me Elf. You're an elf. Oh my God!
Max yells that he just wanted Christmas to be the way it used to be, cause now everybody sucks butt. Max then goes to his room and says this is bullshit, but Tom tells him to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna butt slap you, shitbag.
Cause they only got to spend 3 days with them and then it's all over. And also that maybe we just need to try harder to love the people who fuck you over. And I couldn't agree more. Max wants to believe, but just can't anymore, and tears up his letter, throws it out the window, causing a huge storm to appear, aka Krampus is near. The next day, Max opens up one of those calendar things that depicts an evil snowman, and while looking outside, he sees just that, but doesn't know who built them. But his parents have more concerning things on their mind, cause the power is now out, no hot water, and Aunt Dorsey is on her second bottle of liquor, and it's not even 8 a.m. Just then, the doorbell rings, and it's a cheese delivery man, who I guess really needs the tips to get his kids Christmas presents? Cause on top of everything, there's also a blizzard going on. Linda also sees a big bag of gifts, with only us knowing that it was left by Krampus. Beth tells her parents that she has to go see her stoner boyfriend Derek, cause he isn't picking up the phone, but her mom says no, cause it's crazy out there. But Tom, who's chill, says yes to his underage daughter going over to her boyfriend's house and walking around in a blizzard. Mom relents, and Beth promises to be back in 1 hour. Beth walks in the middle of the street, but stops when she hears some jingly bells, and then sees Krampus creeping around, who starts chasing after her ass.
Ho, ho,
You're scaring him!
Bess runs and hides underneath a car, but Krampus finds her, hobbles around for a bit, and then dips. So Bess thinks she's safe, only to turn around and get attacked by the Jack-in-the-Box. Okay, so to skip a bit, there's more evil snowmen outside. The service is still out. Sarah talks about missing her dead parents, while the cousins play a game on the only electronic device that still has power. Max says his dad needs to get off his ass and look for his daughter, so he asks Howard for a lift in his car that can apparently drive through anything. So thanks for not offering your niece a ride earlier, you ding. Grandma says don't go, but Tom says take your pills and chill, and the guys dip. While out, they stumble across an abandoned snowplow. That's not in good shape, but parked conveniently right in front of Beth's boyfriend's house. They pack some heat, go inside, and find the place also abandoned. A cookie with a knife in it on the fridge, and the fireplace torn apart with hoof prints on the floor. Tom starts hearing Beth's screams in the distance, and Howard and him run out, only for something under the snow to start attacking Howard. Tom saves him, and they go back to the car, only to see it's now broken into a million pieces. They go back to the house, and everyone asks what the hell happened out there, but Tom tells Howard to keep his trap shut, so that no one gets scared. But by the look of his leg, the kids know something is up, but get sent to the kitchen with Aunt Dorsey to make peppermint schnapps, while Grandma says keep the fire hot. So Dorsey and the kids turn the fuck up, while Granny gets prepared cause she knows Krampus is near, while the parents argue about going out or staying put.
I think our best bet is to stay put.
So I guess screw Beth. The men board up the windows while the fam tries to relax. Howard says he'll stay up and keep watch, but falls asleep.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Cause with the fire out and the iPad dead, the fun begins with a cookie on a chain coming down the chimney, waking up Howie, who takes a bite. The cookie comes to life and wraps the chain around Howie, and I guess everyone has lost their hearing cause it's not until he's almost gone that somebody finally wakes up. Sarah grabs his legs and goes for a ride, accidentally knocking out a log which sets the tree and presents on fire. Sarah then gets scared by the sentient cookie, causing her grip to slip, causing Howie to get kidnapped by Krampus. After the commotion, Granny tells them all to sit down and listen to her Krampus story. Picture it, Sicily, 1940, and everyone is in a shitty mood cause there's no food, but the Puff Plus girl still believes that there's Christmas magic, but everyone around her is starving and depressed. Her folks have the same mindset and destroy her Santa toy, making the girl lose faith in the holiday, throwing the doll into the fireplace and wish that her parents would go away. She then got on a plane and got lost in New York. Hold on, wait a minute. What? So that night, after her wish, Krampus came and took her folks away, and left her a bell with his name engraved onto it, so that she would never forget she's a little shit.
Here I thought I was the one losing it.
Howard.
What? She'll be yammering about her rabbit Easter bunny come spring.
Howard.
So Howard's had enough and says it's time to handle this like true Americans.
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
It's now the 24th and it shows toys, so you probably know what's to come to our group of bums. The kids ask Grandma some questions, like, what if we've been good all year? Leave out milk and cookies and haven't done anything wrong. Will that make him go away?
Kinder, das kann niemand. Es ist...
What's she saying?
She says we're fucked.
The parents make a new plan on how to get out, while Max sees Krampus peeping on them as the cousins go upstairs and hears someone imitating Beth, telling the two deuce to come up into the attic where something starts attacking them. The parents hear this, and Linda, Tom, and Sarah head upstairs, while Howard goes into the kitchen where an evil cookie is watching him. Back upstairs, the gang finds a Santa centipede toy who's eating Jordan. Tom shoots, and that's when all hell breaks loose. An angel attacks Sarah, a teddy bear devours Linda's arm, and a transformer starts torturing Tom. Back downstairs, the sentient cookie starts shooting nails into Howard's leg, and almost his face, but he shoots back and destroys half of them. but one lunges at Howard with a candy cane shank to stab him in the face, but Rosie steps the fuck up and eats his delicious butt, saving Howard. Back upstairs, Linda sees that Stevie is all tied up and that the Jack-in-the-Box is trying to escape.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast.
Alright, maybe less time badass monologuing and more killing. Just saying. Stevie is safe, the gang heads downstairs and hears the creature struggling to get out, so they send Rosie to hopefully deliver some doggy justice. But gets eaten instead. Jack falls through the ceiling and everybody starts yelling to shoot it, but Howard gets attacked by the angel as other demented toys come down. That's when Aunt Dorsey stops being a Karen and starts killing. But before she can shoot the final blow, they all start to hear bells, which means that elves are about to raise some hell.
And his name is John C.
They bust in and grab Jack, the baby, and even snag Aunt Dorothy.
Twisted fairy tale horseshit!
Howard grabs onto Jack just in time, gets pulled out with him, and disappears into the distance. Krampus summons his helpers and they dip. The gang says their only hope now is the snowplow to hopefully save everybody. But just then, Krampus is hurt on the roof and it's time to get going. But Grandma stays to finally face the person who took her family away. Okay, the battle of the century, folks. The thing we've all been waiting for. Well, okay. The fam heads towards the snowplow, but something underground snatches Tom, Linda, then Sarah. Max starts crying for his mommy, but Stevie says it's time to get going. But MaxiPad doesn't know how to drive a stick, but to be fair, he's a kid. But also a dipshit, cause this is all your fault. And Grandma for not telling the fam how important it is to believe in good old Saint Nick, or you'll get some Krampus bullcrap for Christmas. I'm just saying. Elves show up and take Stevie. Then Krampus comes to rub salt in the wounds by giving him the same bell Grandma got to basically say you done fucked up. But Max isn't having it and follows him to his holiday rave where he continues to ruin the vibes.
I take back my wish! I take it all back!
Okay, I'll admit I'm for sure being a dick when I say this, but that's the best take they had? Okay, yeah, he's a kid. Blah, 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 but like, come on, guys, that yell was shit, okay?
Can't stop my happiness cause I like the way I am. And you just can't stop my nothing folk when I see a Christmas ham.
Max throws the bell and it melts into the snow due to the ground now turning into what I can assume is Christmas hell. Okay, so Max gets 2 god diddly dang moments to say he's sorry, and I'm just being honest when I think that the movie is now dragging at this point. Oh no, please sir, I'll stop being a little crap. Please, give me my family back. Aww. I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean to say that, please. Give me my family back!
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well.
But it was all a sugar cookie induced dream. Everything's good, it's Christmas Day, Max's family is safe, Rosie is alive, yay! Happy ending! Ho ho ho! Merry!
Oh, hell no!
So the fam starts remembering or realizing something is wrong, and Aunt Dorsey got the right idea on how to deal with the situation. But as the camera pans out, we see that the family is now stuck in a snow globe for eternity in Krampus's workshop, and the movie ends. So my thoughts. I love the design of Krampus, even though his expression looks like he just pooped his pants and doesn't know how to notify one of the retirement home nurses to help him. But it's great. I love the design. It's really cool. So the last thing I'm gonna say is that would there be a movie if Grandma just straight up told them, hey, write a letter to Santa Claus and everything would be chill, no Krampus, no nothing? No. But I feel like she should have told Max at the beginning, hey, you know, be a good kid, do the right thing, or else you're gonna get a whole bunch of bullshit coming along. You know, and he's just like, hey, you're a crazy old kook, get out of here, take your meds or something. And then later on when Krampus comes, he's like, oh my god, you're right, oh Jesus, you know? I mean, cause why would she keep this to herself if, like, she knows that she could have just told them and everything would have been fine, you know? That's all I'm saying. I mean, did she tell Tom when he was a kid to be chill? How did she get out of the Depression era when, you know, she was just a kid and no money, no nothing? I mean, there's a lot of questions to ask, but the movie's now over, so fuck it. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Hit the like button, turn on notifications, and again, give me the gift of your subscription. Happy holidays, thank you for believing in me, and most of all, I believe in you. That's it, goodbye.
Twinkly lights, that's what makes Christmas.